This part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
The ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Mostert. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He was taken
defensively. We always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. This is Mostert. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 31. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Mostert. Down right around the 25. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 25 on second down, Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Touchdown.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
First down, it's Smith. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. To try again after the sack. Smith. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
3rd and 13.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. From the gun, here's Smith. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
By the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Mostert. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Space to run past the 20. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. They hand it off to Mostert. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. To throw, it's Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
40-yard line.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Smith on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. Room here to run.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd down, Mostert. Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback. But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
After the interception, here's Smith. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now Smith. Dancing, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Set him back 5.
Check. Mike 54. Mike 54. Oh, you got deep? 60 Bison. Check. Big gap. Right there. 54 Mike.
On second down, here's Smith. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. They'll run with Coleman on first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He was taken down by Reuben Foster.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
I'm coming. Check. Front back. One, Omaha.
They'll run right side with Mostert. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
A 27-yard attempt.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Wisnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Danny Johnson returning. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they? Now the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Second down.
After the sack on first down, Smith. And he rifles one incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going to go for it. It's Smith. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Now a give to Mostert running right. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Mostert, the ball carrier. Ronald Darby brought him down. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, gun. 53's the mark. 53.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. So that'll back them up 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Garoppolo now. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Spot's quick. 11. It's 11.
Mostert. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
4th and goal from the 2-yard line.
Here we go. 20. 65. Hey, gun.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And the lead is now 24.
Good. Makes the score Niners 24. Washington, nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Now here's Johnson. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10.
He's checking.
Out of the gun, Smith. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Mike 20. I got you, boy. He's coming. Double up. Free. Double up. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Check it out.
Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
49-yard line.
Hey, Mike 20. All day, every day, any day. Shoot. Say it.
Now it's Smith. That really sets them back. A loss of 6. So now they operate back from their side of the field here. 2nd and long.
46-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at FedEx Field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Smith escaping the pressure right. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 4.
Here's Love again. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Washington on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
It's 4th down.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. An opportunity for them to salt this game away after that 4th down stop we just witnessed as they hold a commanding 3-score lead in the 4th quarter. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Now Garoppolo completes it to the tight end Kittle. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The Niners on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And this returnable for Sims. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and 1. At the 45-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again on 2nd down. Smith. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Nick Bosa. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he finds McLaurin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st down, here's Love. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground, it's Love. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Ray Greenlaw on the tackle. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Smith now to throw. Flushed out right. And this is going to be caught. So a defensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. So here comes Alex Smith as he'll lead his guys up to the line to go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Niners 24.
Well, an interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that 2-point conversion.
I think trying to get the 2 points, that was for pride for them. But obviously the guys on the other side of the ball had some pride too. They stopped the 2-point play, even though, as you noted, it did not matter. So both teams battled to the end.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Landover.